Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Ali from Ali Money Books. Today, we're going to go over the expense tab in QuickBooks Online. You guys probably, click this tab and probably was like, what is this tab for? But, if you're a small business owner or freelancer or just trying to get your finances in order, this is a good overview video on the expense tab. So let's get into it. First things first, you go on the left-hand side and you're going to click expenses. So once you do that, you're going to have expenses, bills, bill payments, vendors, contractors, mileage, 1099 filings. So first, let's go over the expense tab. So in the expense tab, I already got it filtered for the last 12 months. I think this is a sample company right here. So, this is not going to show you, somebody from 2023 or 2022. It looks like it's just going to show from 2024, which is fine because the whole point of this is just to show, an overview of QuickBooks Online and the expense tab. So let's just say I want to find something specifically in like in a specific date in QuickBooks. So we've got the last 12 months. So let's actually do this. Um, yeah, let's do the last 12 months, and then let's try to figure out a day. Let's try May 1st of 2024. So you just type it in here, and which is nice is because you can break it down and find exactly what day you're looking for. You hit apply, and it looks like there's no expenses for that day. Okay, well, let's go find something for that day. It looks like we got, okay, so they are showing 2025 too. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's try February 27th because that date is what I've seen. So hopefully they have that date. I think 2025 will be good. So the point, what I'm trying to show you is basically you can break it down and show exactly what day you want. So if you're looking for something specifically, here we go. We got Robertson and Associates, and we see exactly, we can click into it, and we see exactly what's going on here. We got the payee, the bank, and slash check. So what bank is it coming from? Is it coming from a checking account, savings account, MasterCard, Visa, whatever. And then this right here is the mailing address, payment date, reference number is basically, this is right here is pretty important because let's say if you want a reference number 9, check 9, or bill payment 9, then you can kind of just know, oh, that was number 9, and go to number 9 instead of going to like 10 or something, or just trying to find it through a whole bunch of transactions. So once you do that, then you can see exactly what's going on here. You got the amount paid. You see what date, the original payment, the open balance. There isn't nothing attached here, which, I mean, if you can attach something here, it's always better just so you can always see, like, if there's a receipt or, some kind of invoice or whatever, you can see exactly what this was for. And so it just makes, life easier. Um, but that's that. And then let's try to the the nice thing about this tab right here, honestly, is it breaks it down. So let's say if I want to show exactly who the payee is, for Freeman Sporting Goods, and let's just say, okay, there's nothing for him there. Let's say, because I think I clicked the whole. Let's just do Telephone. There we go. So payee, Cal Telephone, obviously credit card. It tells you what type and what account it's coming from. Again, total is $56.50. It tells you that. You click into it, and it goes into more details. Right. You can see the mailing address. The credit card account that it came out of, the payment date, the reference number. We got the due date as well. So yeah, I mean it's really nice just because it breaks it down. It's very easy and simple to use, honestly. And let's say if you want to be like, okay, well, I want to know what's called how to make a new, transaction, new expense, new this, new that. So you go over here and you end up, let's say if it was, let's say new transaction, it tells you which one it is. So I don't know exactly, of course, which one it is, but let's just say we want to do an expense, we go over here And it tells you who did you pay. So then you go over here, you say, oh, I paid Cal's telephone. Oh, where'd you pay it from? Okay, I paid it from my checking account. Payment method. Oh, I paid cash. Reference number. Let's do 11. And then what's it called? Go over here. And now this is where you categorize it, and you put the description and the amount. Oops, I got me. And then the customer. So at the end of the day, this obviously is very important because you want to categorize it right in the right, category. And that's what, really, that's what really like bookkeeping is, right? Like at the end of the day, like you have to make sure you categorize things correctly. And if you're like, I really don't want to do this or whatever, I obviously have a bookkeeping business. And what's called, I can do bookkeeping for you, so you don't have to do it. I do have a pay, like I have like a structure of how much I charge on my website. But at the end of the day, if you're small, if you're just a freelancer, or if you're just getting started in your business, I'll work with you for sure. Like, I mean, these are just basic numbers. I have to put something on my website. I just don't like people when they have businesses and they don't put anything on the website, right? And about price, I feel like that's obviously important because that's, a decision that's going to be made if I select you or not, right? So I put something on there so people can see what's going on, but yeah. And then over here, this is the bills tab. Just want a small plug, small plug. But what's called, this is the bills tab, and expenses. These are the vendors right here that they pay. So they pay this right here is obviously it's overdue, so they need to pay that. But like I said, this is a sample company. But at the end of the day, you go over here and then you can mark it as paid, schedule online payment. Basically you just record it. You can make it recurring. You can print it out. You can obviously add the bit of invoice and make it nice and clean. Again, a lot of people that just are starting out, they might not do it, or they start doing it and they get too busy and then they stop doing it. So, again, if you guys are trying to, hire a bookkeeper or just thinking about it, let me know. I have it in my description down below. Bills payments. This right here make payments easy with QuickBooks Bill Pay. So basically, this is an automatic thing. You can I think yeah, it costs extra for when you have QuickBooks Online. There's different tiers of subscriptions you can get. This is all the vendors right here. And it gives them all the details as well. So, and right here, if you notice every single corner in the right hand side, this is where you add, what's an expense bill. This is where you add stuff right here on the side. Okay, so let's say if I go here and I want to add a new vendor, you know what I'm saying? Then I enter the information that it's needed, right? Obviously, the basic contact information, and then you save it. Additional information, all that, whatever you need to add, you add it there, and then it's gonna populate right here, and then you're gonna see what's going on, and if there's any kind of open balance or anything like that. And then this right here is nice too because it kind of tells you like what's going on here. This is unbilled last 365 days, so it's only one, but it's only for $125, which is, it is what it is. And then overdue. This is nice too. If you guys are late on your payments, you're like, oh snap, because a lot of times people like pay it, but they don't like record it on QuickBooks Online. So that's another thing too. Always keep this updated. This QuickBooks Online. This is your basic account right here. So when you do your taxes at the end of the year, it populates your reports. Your standard reports right here. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that as well. And obviously these things right here, balance sheet and profit and loss, are pretty important. So, but anyways, what's it called? Then open bills. It tells you what's your open bills and the last 20 days and how much you've paid. So again, you can go here and do the vendor here, and you can filter as well. Right here, obviously I hit paid, so it's gonna, filter for that specific thing. But you can obviously search right here, which is nice. It's very user-friendly QuickBooks. It's really nice. Contractors, this right here, if there's any contractors that you guys have, and what's nice about this, it does have the 1099. I personally just do bookkeeping, so I don't do anything with payroll. So I just want to throw that out there. And I only work with people that have QuickBooks Online. So I'm a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor. So I only, my specialty is QuickBooks. So I'll rather stick with my realm of know-how, right? And then mileage, right here, I haven't really seen people use this, but what's called, you can download an app and track your mileage. Some people use this for if you do DoorDash or you do Uber Eats or something like that, and you want to track your mileage. This is a good way to track your mileage, right? There's different apps as well. You don't have to do it through QuickBooks, but there's different apps. And then obviously right here is your 1099, and it gives you even a breakdown of what is a 1099. You know what I mean? And different questions maybe people might have. But that's basically the expense tab. If like I said, if you guys are interested in bookkeeping services, obviously, oh, right here, I didn't even think about it. Ali's Money Books bookkeeping services, small but shameless plug. In the description down below, comment down your business or what business you want to open. If you're a freelancer, side hustle, whatever it might be. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe button because I will be dropping QuickBooks videos here probably every weekend on different tabs, whether it be the expense tab, sales, transactions, dashboard, whatever it is, and just QuickBooks, a quick tip. So appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment your small business. Peace.